Hi guys, welcome back to the news. The Southern Kaduna Forum petitions the Senate seeking El-RUFAI's disqualification as minister over extremism. Others, my country people. The Southern Kaduna Youth and the Student Forum has written to the Nigerian Senate. It seems that the Southern Kaduna people, they are not smiling this time around. They are really out to get El-RUFAI down. And there's nothing holding them back. They are making sure that El-RUFAI is disqualified. They want to see his downfall. After everything he has done to them, now he wants to become a minister. Lie. That won't be possible. Not on under their watch. Now requesting the National Assembly not to confirm President Bola Tinubu's ministerial nominee and the former governor, Nasir El-RUFAI. The forum have described the former governor as decisive and extremist who did not have the interest of the unity of the country at heart. To an extent, people have called El-RUFAI so many names. The fact that he is an ethnic bigot, he is a religious bigot. El-RUFAI, who is seen as by many as a chameleon, as a snake that never changes. Although El-RUFAI will show you one color today, tomorrow he will show you another color, but he remains the same person. And in the petition addressed to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, which was signed by the national president of the forum, Shedrack Dalandi, the forum asked the nation's upper legislative chamber not to allow El-RUFAI to serve as a minister in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is to show that El-RUFAI indeed is hated by his own people. Because had it been El-RUFAI was a good man or is a good man, the people would have been clamoring for him. They would have been supporting him, endorsing him. But the people are against El-RUFAI over his rule and how, he committed so many crimes, in Kaduna State when he was the governor, and how several people have lost their lives, how he demolished different properties, including church and mosques, turning people's head against each other. Now, the petition against the nomination of Malam Nasir El-RUFAI by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the Senate confirmation as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the forum said that El-RUFAI is an ethno-religious bigot, particularly against the people of the Southern Kaduna. We've been hearing about El-RUFAI's antecedents towards the people of the Southern Kaduna, how he maltreated them, how he marginalized them, how he did so many evils against them. But yet, now, it is their turn to shine. Now we be say El-RUFAI now, in one shine as the minister. They don't talk say lie. They possible, not a man like El-RUFAI. After he don't do plenty things against them. No, they would have to stop this, even if it's the last thing they do against El-RUFAI. Now, such a character, such a man like El-RUFAI shouldn't be given another opportunity to serve Nigeria in any capacity, particularly our Nigeria of today. No, giving reasons why the Senate shouldn't confirm him as a minister. The group said that at this particular point in our history as a nation, Nigeria as a country is in dire need of leaders who will demonstrate and promote compassion, empathy, inclusiveness, justice, fairness, unity, and not the reverse. And for a person like El-RUFAI, who is the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, well, he's not that kind of man. El-RUFAI is not a man that has compassion. El-RUFAI is not a man that has empathy. El-RUFAI is not a fair man. And certainly El-RUFAI is not a man that brings about unity. Instead, the reverse is the case. El-RUFAI's rule was full of unfairness, injustice, and all of that. So, El-RUFAI should not be appointed or be given this ministerial position. Now, the letter reads, the immediate past governor of Kaduna State should not be considered because he will do more harm to Nigeria than good. During his 8 years of rule in Kaduna, many lives and properties were lost in the southern Kaduna to the persistent attacks without remorse from even the El-RUFAI's government. And his inflammatory statements captured on the viral video alone should propel the Senate not to confirm his nomination, because like in Kaduna, he will surely repeat the same thing at the national level, which will not be healthy for us as a nation. The forum cautioned the senators to be mindful that the Nigerian youth may not be patient with or tolerate El-RUFAI's religious intolerance, his incitement, his inflammatory statements like the Southern Kaduna youth and her people did. And the Southern Kaduna and even Kaduna State is yet to recover from El-RUFAI's religious bigotry, his extremist and his intolerant legacies. So Nigeria should not be one of his victims. I mean, for a state, we have seen hell under El-RUFAI's regime. Kaduna State have gone through hell. We have gone through hell and we have come back. And we are here to tell the people that they shouldn't in any way bring in a man like El-RUFAI into Tinubu's cabinet. El-RUFAI will destroy this country. And for this, they have called on the National Assembly, the Senate, to be very critical in screening all their nominees. They should be very, very vigilant. In fact, they should be harsh when it comes to screening of all the nominees. They should be very serious. But more particularly, they have strongly advised against the endorsement of El-RUFAI as the Minister of the Federal Republic and prioritize the good of Nigeria over everything else in this screening process. My country people, this is coming from the Southern Kaduna youths, even the students. They have written against El-RUFAI. The Southern Kaduna Forum have petitioned the Senate over El-RUFAI seeking for his disqualification. I'm sure that this is not the first time people have been writing petitions against El-RUFAI seeking for his disqualification. But then, my country people, we know that El-RUFAI deserves to be disqualified. But I think this is just a case of medicine after death. I mean, El-RUFAI has already been, given this position. So, and with the way things are being run in our country, we know that it would be very, very difficult. I mean, it would be impossible for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reverse the appointment he has given to El-RUFAI. We know the chances there are very, very slim for El-RUFAI to be disqualified. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.